So, if you're just joining in, welcome. My name is Andrea. I'll be your instructor today with Comeback Yoga for a gentle level ones class. So, for today, I thought we would start sitting on the mat. We're going to do a little work with the breath. We've done this before where we're going to count the breath, and then we'll do our more active part of the class, uh, mostly of seated postures, and then we'll end laying on the mat with a guided meditation. So, as always, adjust any of these moves to fit your needs. Trying to think if I've missed anything else. Um, oh, if you enjoy these classes, subscribe, share them, consider making a donation to Comeback Yoga. There's always a link in the description. You can click on that. We appreciate it and we appreciate you. So, with that, uh, let's begin. So start by sitting on the mat. Make yourself comfortable. We'll be seated for a little bit today, so we'll make sure to change our leg position. And you always feel free to sit on a cushion. Actually, maybe I'll do that. I'll save my cushion for later. And start by allowing to settle your body, and I'll let you know what we're doing with the breath first. So we're going to be counting the breath. We're going to start by keeping the in breath, so the inhale and the exhale the same length. So we'll count inhale 1, 2, and exhale 1, 2. Inhale 1, 2, and exhale 1, 2. So we're going to do 2 sets. For the first set, we'll keep the inhale and exhale the same count for 1, 2. And then we'll pause, and then for the second round, we'll keep the inhale the same length for 1, 2, and then we will double the exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. So the way it'll start, we'll start by just settling our body, and then I will let you know. Now starts the first set. I'll give you the cue to exhale, and then on the next inhale, we start counting 1, 2, exhale 1, 2, inhale 1, 2, exhale 1, 2. And we repeat that 5 times. Then we take a little break, we set aside the counting, and then for the second set, I will let you know. Now starts the second set. Exhale, inhale 1, 2, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on 5 times. So let's begin with that. So take a moment to settle yourself, allow your body to rest on the surface underneath you. Relax your legs, your feet, relax your hips, your torso, your shoulders. Soften the back of your neck, your head, your face. Soften the arms, the wrists, the hands. And take a moment to just notice yourself breathing. Sense a gentle flow of air as you inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we will start counting the breath and begin the first set. Exhale, inhale 1, 2, exhale 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 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 1, 2. Set aside the counting. Just breathe naturally, nice and easy. And now we will begin the second set. Exhale, inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. 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 Just set aside the counting and spend a few moments just being as you are, noticing yourself and the space you're in. And if you have your eyes closed, you can open your eyes. Take a moment to kind of shake out your arms, gently move your body. Now let's switch your leg position, and we'll keep switching the legs around as we keep sitting. So you can switch your legs around. And we'll start today by warming up the head and the neck. So to go over our directions today, I'm going to refer to this side as the plant side, this side as the door side. And we have the front of the room, then the back or the back wall, and up towards the ceiling, or down towards the ground. So begin by turning the head and looking over towards the plant. So as you do that, relax the chest and the shoulders, soften the hips, and also soften through the back of the neck and the head, and also soften the face and the jaw. And then taking your time, begin to turn your head the other way, looking towards the door. Check in with the chest and the shoulders. Soften the chest and the shoulders. Soften the arms. And then whenever you're ready, come back to looking over towards the plant. Keep the chest and shoulders relaxed. Soften the hips. Soften the feet. And then turn your head the other way towards the door. You can allow the back of the neck to stay soft and long. Keep the face soft. And then we're going to dip the chin down towards the ground. So keep some space between the chin and the chest. And then make a semicircle towards the plant. And then go back and forth, doing these semicircles by dropping the chin down and around. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Let me do a few more. And then whenever you're ready, turn your head to look forward. We'll shake out the shoulders and arms. Now we're going to extend the arms out. We'll pause here to warm up the wrists. Make these circles with the hands. You can curl through the fingers and stretch out your hands. And then, whenever you're ready, extend the arms out. Inhale, exhale, bring the arms forward, and at the same time, press the back back. So, soften the back of the head and the head, relax the shoulders. We'll do this twice more. Inhale, open up the arms, and exhale, bring them forward. Press the back back. Soften the shoulders, neck, and the head. One more time. Inhale, open, and exhale, bring them forward. Press your back back. Soften those shoulders. Keep breathing, nice and easy. And then relax your arms by your side. We'll do one more seated stretch. So we're going to turn the torso towards the side, kind of stretching along the side and the hip. So we'll start with the plant side. So the hand closest to the plant you can place on the floor and keep the other one on that opposite leg. And begin to turn the chest kind of towards the side and the floor. And with that hand, you can press on that leg to kind of stretch out that side. So relax the hips, the legs, and then use that bottom hand to press up and switch sides. So that hand closest to the door goes on the ground, the other one on the opposite thigh, and to press through that opposite thigh, even turning the torso towards the floor. You can really lean down if you like. See what feels comfortable for you today. And then come back up. We're going to switch the legs around and do the same thing. So switch the legs, shake out the shoulders, and we'll come back to doing that on the plant side. So plant side hand on the floor, the other one on the thigh. Begin to kind of press through that leg, turn the torso towards the floor. Check in with your breath and your breathing. Keep the breath soft, soft and easy. And so here we'll do a slight movement with the torso. So as you inhale, allow the torso to shift forward, and exhale, rotate again. So just a gentle rotation. We'll do that 2 more times. So on an inhale, allow the chest to face forward, and exhale, rotating it towards the ground. Inhale, allow the chest to rotate forward, and exhale, rotate. Stay here a few more breaths. Soften the hips and the legs. And then use that bottom hand to come up all the way. Shake out the arms to the door side. Place a hand on the ground. You need to press through that opposite leg. You need to turn your torso towards the floor. And soften the back of the head and the neck. You want to keep the face soft. And now for the gentle movement with the torso. So as you inhale, allow the chest to shift forward. And exhale, rotate towards the floor. Inhale, shift the torso forward. Exhale, rotate the chest down. Do one more. Inhale, allow the chest to shift forward. And exhale, rotating towards the floor. Soften the back of the head and the neck. Keep the jaw nice and soft. Keep breathing nice and easy. And then come up all the way. Shake out the arms. Why don't we extend the legs forward to shake out the legs after all that sitting. Uh, so as you do that, I'll explain. We're going to come to all fours next. So as you're ready, come to all fours. Bringing your hands and knees on the mat. So take a moment to find a comfortable distance between your hands and your knees. Let's pause to stretch the legs a little bit more. So you can extend the leg behind you. Give it a little shake. The other side. Come back to all fours. We'll warm up the hands a bit more. So you can begin to flex through the fingers to both hands. Just spend a moment, just you can shift your weight from hand to hand. And then find a comfortable position and we'll do some back movements. So as you're ready, begin to look towards the plant. Inhale and then exhale, press your back up towards the ceiling. Relax the head and the neck. If it helps, you can think of keeping the head heavy here while at the same time you're pressing your back up towards the ceiling. And as you're ready, come back to look at the plant. Inhale, exhale, press the back up towards the ceiling. So you're even pressing through the hands here to press the back up. And then at the same time, relax the head and the neck, feeling the head be heavy. And soften the jaw and the cheeks. We'll do one more. Inhale, look towards the plant. And exhale, press through the hands to press the back up towards the ceiling. Now at the same time, relax the head and the neck, even softening through the back of the head. And then come back to neutral. We're going to come to sit on our heels and I'll explain the next movement. Give our arms and wrists a little break. So we're going to come back to all fours and we're going to extend the leg behind us. So I'll show you. So when we do this, I want you to keep note of your lower back, well, your whole back really. So we don't want to dip the belly down. We want to keep the front of the chest and torso engaged. And then I want you to keep track of your head and the neck. So we're not going to allow the head and the neck to droop down. We're going to keep that engaged as well and keep our gaze towards the ground. And then we're going to lift the leg up and down while keeping, all that engaged. So let's come and try it. So come back to all fours and take a moment and get comfortable. You know, find that distance between your hands and knees that feels good. And then as you're ready, begin to put weight on the left leg. And then begin to slide that right foot back. So pause here, make those checks. So we'll start with the lower back. So make sure you're engaging the belly, the upper back. Check in with the head and the neck, that we're not drooping it down. And then bend that knee in and switch sides. So place your weight on your right leg. Extend that left leg behind you. Check in with that lower back and your back. Where's your head and your neck? What's it doing? And then bend that left knee, bring it in. Now we're going to lift the leg. So go back to place your weight on your left lower leg. Begin to extend the right foot back. You can check in with your back here. You might need to readjust your hands. Check in with your head and your neck. And then begin to press through the top of the foot of that left foot. So press the left top of the foot on the ground to begin to lift that right leg. So here we have to really engage the back of that right leg. Inhale and exhale, lower. Let's do that 2 more times. So press the top of the left foot on the mat to lift the right leg. Inhale, exhale, lower. One more. Press the left top of the foot on the ground, lift the right leg. Hold it a little bit. Inhale, and then exhale, lower. Bend both knees. You can give your body a little shake or get off your hands and give them a little rest before we do the other side. And you can always give your hands a little massage after all that. And then when you're ready, come back to all fours. Now begin to place your weight on the right leg. Extend the left leg behind you. Again, make your adjustments. Check in with that lower back all the way to the head and the neck. Okay, we're not drooping things down. We can stay engaged here. And now begin to press the top of the right foot onto the ground. So really press that right foot to lift that left leg. Inhale and exhale, lower. Press the right top of the foot on the mat. Lift the left leg. Inhale and exhale, lower. One more. Press the top of the right foot on the ground. Keep pressing to lift that left leg. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Bend both knees. Shake out your arms. That's it for our seated postures. We'll make our way to laying down on the mat. So come forward towards the plant. We're going to curl like a little ball first. Kind of stretch the upper back, the head, and the neck. So bend your knees so they're pointing towards the ceiling. And then have your elbows wide here. With your hands, you can place your hands on the tops of your shins. And begin to kind of curve the spine. You can stay here or you can lift the heels up and walk the toes in, even balancing on your sacrum. Keeping like press those elbows wide as you kind of curve the spine and the head and the neck. And this part is optional. We can roll to land on our backs or you can just make your way there. So if you're going to roll, make sure you have space and begin to rock back and forth. Keep the body loose. And then whenever you're ready, come to lay on the mat. Rest your back on the floor. Rest your hips. Rest your shoulders. And let's bring both knees into the chest. You can hug your knees in. Maybe rock back and forth. And then we'll place both feet on the mat. And I'll explain the next movement. So right now we were pressing to lift the leg back. This time we're going to press through one foot to bring the knee in. So we're kind of switching it up. So we'll start by pressing through the left foot to bring the right leg in. So wherever you are, begin to notice your left foot as it rests on the mat. And you can just relax your arms wherever you like. So begin to press that left foot onto the ground. And at the same time, bring that right knee in towards the chest. Inhale. And then exhale. Lower that right leg. We'll switch sides. So notice, feel that right foot on the floor. Begin to press that right foot onto the ground. Keep pressing and then lift that left leg and left knee towards you. Inhale and exhale, lower. We'll switch sides. So press your left foot onto the ground. Keep pressing. Bring that right knee into your chest. Inhale and exhale, lower. Switch sides. Press the right foot onto the mat. Bring that left knee in. Inhale. Exhale, lower. One more time each side. Press the left foot on the ground. Bring the right knee in. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Press the right foot onto the mat. Keep pressing to lift the left leg in. Inhale. And exhale, lower. Let me shake out the hips. And we'll bring both knees into the chest. And stretch a little bit. And relax the shoulders. Relax the arms. I'm going to do a hamstring stretch next. So begin to lower that left foot onto the mat and keep that right knee bent towards you. We'll pause here, stretch out a little bit more so you can press that knee into your chest a little bit more and soften the shoulders, soften the arms. And then, whenever you're ready, extend the right leg up to the ceiling. And let's pause to kind of warm up the foot. So begin to roll the ankle. So you do these circles with the foot. And you can do the other way. Then you can flex and point the foot. And then as you're ready, begin to stretch the hamstring. You can place the hands on your leg there and soften your hips, soften your back, soften your toes, even softening the belly as you breathe, nice and easy. And then bend your knee, give your leg a little break, give it a little massage. We'll stretch that hamstring one more time. So whenever you're ready, extend the right foot back up towards the ceiling. Begin to stretch the hamstring. Soften the hips on the mat. Soften the back of the head, the face, even softening through the chest and the belly. Now we are going to incorporate an active stretch here. So for the active stretch, begin to engage the leg and press your leg into your hands. So you're kind of pushing your leg into your hands. Now at the same time with your hands, see if you can bring that leg forward towards you. So there's this tension between your legs and your hands. So keep pressing that leg into your hands. Keep that tension there. We'll hold this for 3, 2, 1, and then bend the knee, massage the leg, give it a little break. And we will switch sides. You can lower that right foot onto the mat and bend the left knee in. And take a moment to pause. You can press your hands on your shins, uh, stretch a little bit. And then whenever you're ready, you can extend that left foot up towards the ceiling. We'll warm up that ankle. So begin to circle the ankle and circle the other way. You can flex and point the foot. And then whenever you're ready, begin to stretch that left hamstring. Allow the legs to be soft. Soften the hips on the mat. Soften the shoulders, the chest, the back of the head, the face. Soften the belly and the feet and the toes. Keep stretching that hamstring. And then whenever you're ready, you can bend the left knee. Give your leg a little break. You massage the hamstring. We'll go back to stretching it. So whenever you're ready, extend that left foot back up to stretch the hamstring. So soften the feet, soften the back on the mat, softening the shoulders, the front of the chest and the belly, softening the face, the jaw. Now for the active stretch, Begin to press that leg into your hands, really engaging the quad. So keep pressing that leg into your hand and then see if you can bring that leg a little bit closer to you. So keep pressing that leg. We'll count this for 3, 2, 1, and then bend the left knee. Give it a little break. We'll bring both knees into the mat. Place your hands on your shins. Kind of press your knees in towards you. And we're going to extend both legs up towards the ceiling. You can have your hands resting on your thigh, or you can also open up the arms, kind of stretch out through the chest and the front of the shoulders. So wherever you are, soften the feet and the legs. You can soften the hips, the lower back, the upper back. Soften the back of the head. Soften the face. Even softening through the front, the chest, and the belly. Just breathing nice and easy. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And whenever you're ready, you can bend the knees in, shift your weight side to side. So we'll get ready for the guided meditation next. You can place your feet on the ground. You can, or you can extend your legs all the way down to the floor. It's up to you. And find a comfortable position for your arms. Rest them on the floor or on your belly. Just take your time and find a position where you can be comfortable and rest for the next 10 to 15 minutes. So, however you are, begin to allow your body to settle on the ground underneath you. Soften the feet, the ankles, soften the back of your shoulders, your hands, allowing your body to get softer and heavier with each breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If it helps, think of your breath as ocean waves, cresting and falling, the sounds ebbing and flowing. Now imagine your whole body becoming light and weightless like a feather. Your head is light and weightless. Your arms and legs are light and weightless. Your whole body is light and weightless like a feather. Now imagine your whole body becoming heavy, heavier and heavier, like a heavy weight on the floor. Feel the heaviness in all parts of the body. The head is heavy, The arms and legs are heavy. Your whole body is so heavy. It is sinking, softening, resting more and more on the ground underneath you. Return to noticing yourself breathing. Sense that gentle flow of air as you inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So next, we will do a body scan. So place your attention on the different parts of the body as you hear them named. Notice and listen, nothing more. The practice begins on the right side. Place your attention on your right hand, right wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, right upper chest, right hip, right upper leg, right knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, arch of the foot, the whole foot. Now the left side, left hand, left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, left upper chest, left hip, left upper leg, left knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, arch of the foot, the whole foot. Now alternating sides, right foot, left foot, right heel, left heel, right ankle, left ankle, right lower leg, left lower leg, right knee, left knee, right upper leg, left upper leg, right pelvis, left pelvis, right lower back, left lower back, right upper back, left upper back, right side of the back, left side of the back, the whole back, right side of the neck, left side of the neck, the whole neck, back of the head, top of the head, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, right eye, left eye, forehead, nose, chin, right side of the face, left side of the face, right side of the head, left side of the head, the whole head, right upper chest, left upper chest, right waist, left waist, right side of the torso, left side of the torso, the whole torso, whole right leg, whole left leg, both legs, whole right arm, whole left arm, both arms, whole right side of the body, whole left side of the body, the whole body. Return to noticing yourself breathing. Sense a gentle flow of air as you inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. However you are today, remember you are enough. You are enough. You are enough. Invite a sense of ease as you reflect on these words. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. If you'd like, repeat them to yourself 3 times. So stay like this for as long as you'd like. Keep noticing your body resting on the ground underneath you. And whenever you're ready, begin to welcome yourself in the space you're in. Notice sounds, colors, the feel of the air on your skin. Gently begin to move your body. Maybe wiggle toes, fingers. If you'd like, you can extend and reach your arms over your head and stretch out long. So you can take your time, go slow, Whenever you're ready, you can bend your knees and roll towards one side. You can rest your head on your arm or the ground. And stay heavy on the ground. Your body soft. You're breathing easy. And take a moment to feel the support of the ground underneath you, allowing your body to be heavy and resting. Soften your arms and your legs. Keep your face soft. And whenever you're ready, you can use your hands and press yourself up to sitting. Gonna scoot forward and take your time. And as you sit, take a moment to look around the space you're in, noticing sounds and colors. Feel the air on your skin. And remember, as you go about your day, that even though we have these negative things that happen and exist in our lives, they don't negate the positives that are also there and available to us every day. Sometimes all it takes is a moment to pause and take that moment in. Maybe even find a little humor in it. So allow that good moment to linger for a little bit longer. Help balance out those negatives and positive things that happen. So thank you, EJ, Matthew, Ehab, and you out there listening. Thank you for being here. Keep up the good work. If you enjoy these classes, feel free to share them. Come back. Check out Vlad's class on Sunday. I teach again on Monday for a shorter class. And as always, stay well, laugh a little, and I'll see you next time. Take care.